There's often confusion between day of coordination and full planning. The truth is, they're very different levels of support and involvement. Knowing the difference can change how you plan your wedding.
Day of coordination really has that piece of it from full planning and partial.
Are you choosing the right level of wedding support? Hear Ja'el explain it in the full episode.
So, help the listener understand the difference between day of coordination, and really, is that just the day of or something more than the day of? And juxtaposition that with full service coordination.
Absolutely. So I think a couple of the terms that our industry uses throughout is full planning, partial planning, day of coordination, which is now some people like to call wedding day management. I still say day of coordination because that's what my clients and potential clients understand. So for our services, we begin working with our clients as soon as they book. Sometimes we get brides who have very clear picture of what they're going to do a year out. They have all of their vendors ready, but we don't need to talk until at least 8 weeks before the wedding day. So we offer our services and a couple of some planning documents and tools to kind of guide them along the process, remind them of things that they could be missing. And then at that 8 week mark, we jump in to provide the necessary communication, vendor synchronization, and in-person meetings that we feel really, really help with the cohesive big picture and small details of wedding planning. So it truly depends upon the company when you'll start that one-on-one work. But for us, we begin as soon as you sign with unlimited emails. We offer the initial planning call, which is typically when you've hired all of your vendors. And then at that 8 week mark, we begin with an in-person meeting such as the walkthrough, which is with the catering team, the venue manager, the couple, and yourself. Then we have a wedding rehearsal, typically the night before the wedding, and then a full 8 hours on the day of. So really day of coordination when you're thinking about all that goes into it is managing the vendors, understanding the timeline, making sure that you are responsible for the setup and the layout of the space, understanding transportation logistics, managing the bridal party, the wedding party, excuse me, because it's not just the bridal party, there are groom's people as well. Managing family dynamics, making sure that your guests understand the different transitions between the ceremony, cocktail hour, the reception. There's so many different nuances. And day of coordination really has that piece of it from full planning and partial. So really the main difference between full planning, partial planning, and day of coordination is you are hiring your vendors versus a full planner. They'll do all of that for you. You give them a budget and they hire everyone and do everything under the sun. For us, we kind of let you take the reins for that. You know what you want. You know the budget. We don't want to help you manage your money. That is not our wheelhouse, but we do want to save you some money. So we'll offer you different tips, tricks, and strategies. Some like to call DIY elements, right? To kind of help you bring the cost down.